Little Orange Plum.
Hello everyone and welcome to Little Orange Plum. So today we are looking at a little subreddit called r/not like the other girls. So to start off with, we have beautiful girl saying she will never fit in. We have a picture of this lovely lady and it just says, "I will never fit in. That is one of my best qualities." Yeah. It's, yeah, I don't know, it is one of those things of, girl who's traditionally, classically beautiful, wearing a fairly generic traditional outfit, doing the fairly generic Instagram poses, looking pretty nice, saying that she's somehow very different and will never fit in, like, I feel like if you made an effort, you could fit in very easily, my dear. Oh, but the comment section is fun. Yeah, it's a lot of dudes being very aggressive about an attractive woman trying to be different. Like, yeah, it's one of those things. As I say, maybe there's some kind of backstory of like deep-seated psychological issues or a very traumatic childhood, but realistically, she's probably one of those girls who just really hasn't found an identity for herself very much, and who now just has to be like, my identity is I'm not like the other girls, even though I cannot define any special or interesting characteristics that actually would make me different. I'm just not like the other girls. But yeah, how do I describe this comment section? I mean, we are just getting our usual sarcastic stuff, but yeah, a lot of dudes who get very angry when attractive girls are in any way in this center of focus, but yeah, the one I do like is teehee, my glasses are so pointy and edgy. Yeah, that is the one thing. She is wearing the like 50s style librarian glasses. Maybe that's her thing. She's so different because she's been known to read a book. I don't know, maybe that's it. I'm gonna be fun. Next we have, found this poopy gym in my Facebook feed today. Much wow, big proud for you. The worst. This is why I will never be able to go to parties. I can't stand being around drunk, loud women begging for attention or cocky men. I played The Sims and COD 24/7 instead. My face when I see loud ass females. Just really, they're having a good time and you have to be like all superiority complex about being so different because you play fairly generic popular video games. Like The Sims, that's the one that's like the stereotypical game that girls play. I'm just saying, like, pick a more unique game if you want to be the cool girly girl, gamer girl who's like not like the other girls, because like you picked the most basic video game for girls, like The Sims. Speaking as a simmer, I just like, that's a classic one. There's a reason why I don't always tell people that I play The Sims, because they get that kind of, ugh, she's so basic look when I say that. So, oh, and we have, this comment section is much better. We have, that's why I only go to funeral parties. You can't spell funeral without fun. Oh, and my neighbours apparently are having a gigantic ass dance party at 11 o'clock in the morning. Fantastic, woohoo! Sorry if you can hear that in the background. Next we have, found on Facebook. My friends during high school. Edgy, alternative, weeb trash. If you say so. Me during high school. Edgy, alternative, weeb trash. And below this we have, my friends after high school. More mature, put together, more conventionally dressed. Me after high school. Worse. Like, way to double down on teenage you, but like, this is one of the common trends we have with r/not like the other girls, is the girls who are there almost trying to shame others for having better qualities. Like, I understand we all have like this competitiveness in us, we all kind of some of us want to compete, but like, if you want to be competitive with people for no good reason, find something you're actually good at. If you're bad at life, why are you trying to compete to prove that you're the worst at life with people? Like, this belongs in r/murder by words, my dear. Like, seriously. You're just self-burned. How your friends grew up and are now fully functioning, well put together adults. Well, and you're not. You go you, girl. Like, wow. Okay. What else shall we have a look at? We have worst title ever. Am I the odd one out? I never even thought about a wedding dress my whole life. I never dreamed of my wedding my whole life. Maybe that's what a life of wealth and privilege does to a person. A little spoiled princess, very sad. I don't even know. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. Okay, cool. You don't want to get married. That's great. Just like, especially how oh well, girls who think about their wedding dresses must be all spoiled little princesses. Honestly, no, because I feel like girls who can't actually afford a wedding dress are more likely to fantasize because it's an actual dream for them. Whereas if you're like an actual spoiled rich girl, like, would you really want to commit to one marriage? Like, you can afford to get married and divorced a bunch of times. You can afford an ostentatious wedding. You don't really, like, that's not going to be like the one big day where you get to wear a very expensive dress. You probably do that every single day because you're a spoiled little princess. Like, I'm not following the logic a little bit. But yes, I'm thinking young. It's pretty much a trend with the /not like the other girls thing. We all admit that it's a young girl's phase. Many of the girls posting on here are themselves waxing and waning whimsically on their younger days when they themselves were /not like the other girls before they grew out of it. So I'm thinking maybe you've not really thought about your wedding much because you're a teenager who's just never met someone who you can consider having a serious relationship with. Because, like, not being super into dresses and, like, the freaking cake decorations and invites and shit and all of that crap that everyone seems to think they need for a wedding. Fair enough, valid. Never even considering a wedding. Like, I'm sorry, but even if you're a person that's not into weddings, if you're actually old enough to have considered a serious relationship, then you've thought about weddings when you were trying to figure out if you're a person who's right to have a wedding. Like, even if you think the answer is no, I'm not a wedding person, you've still thought about it. You still kind of dreamed about a world where you're trying to picture your life if you were married, / having a wedding and deciding if that's right for you. Like, just, you're young, you'll learn. I'm just, wow. Okay. Next we have Elon Musk. I'm not like the other girls of billionaires. Just, I don't know if this fits here. I don't know, but like, what? I guess you're not like the other girls, Elon Musk. Where shall we finish? We shall finish with hot dogs. We have my girlfriend. Just be yourself. That's who I fell in love with. Me. Cool. Her parents. So, except from playing video games, what else do you do? Me. I do a great impression of a hot dog. Again, like, why is there this thing in our / not like the other girls to try and act like it's somehow cool to not be good at things? Like, maybe you should, like, spend some time working on some skills or something, or at the very least, if you're at the stage of meeting the parents, like, maybe plan what you're going to say to them. Like, I get the whole girlfriend being, just be yourself, but you either don't care what they think, in which case, just don't take the piss, and you'll be fine, and, because, I'm sorry, but how do you make the argument that you're not kind of not taking this seriously and just screwing around when you say you make a good hot dog impression to your parents when you're first meeting your girlfriend's parents when you're first meeting them? Like, either you care about what they think of you, in which case maybe think about what you're going to say to them, just kind of plan it out, or you don't care, in which case don't really plan it out, but like at least make an effort so that even if they don't like you, you can say that you tried. Just no, Oh, okay, so I was gonna finish by blowing this hot dog stand, but what can I say? This one is also perfect. Me, trying to be friends with a group of girls. Oh wow, you're so amazing, like... When I was younger, I used to struggle to be friends with girls because I was a closeted lesbian and they all wanted to talk about boys and I didn't know how to do that. But, it's not a good trait to not be able to be friends with girls, as I say. Not considering it a problem that I couldn't befriend many women when I was younger, because the second I came out, suddenly I had a lot more female friends. Suddenly conversations became a lot easier because every time they go, oh my gosh, don't some guys make you so dreamy? I'm like, no, but some girls do, and then we laugh and continue the conversation. It's really easy to be friends when you are not like an honest, well-adjusted person, as I say. Back in the day, I was not entirely honest with girls, hence why I struggled to get along with them. But it's not some giant mammoth task, you know? And I can understand not getting along with every girl, but, like, there are girls who are freaking military officers and star athletes and academic brilliant people, like... I mean, I've got a cousin who builds robots that do something to fix the oceans. I'm not entirely sure what, because I don't have a PhD in robotics, so I don't understand what she's talking about. But if you're a bookie girl, trust me, there are girls out there who can book the shit out of this conversation, or whatever the heck my cousin's talking about. I don't really understand any of it. But, you know, I don't think it's the girls that are the problem. There's a whole lot of different kind of girls out there. It's probably you. Not to single this poor little orange brick out, but it might be you. It might not be all of these other bricks. Maybe it's you. Just thought. Anyway, that was not like the other girls. That is what it's called. Yes. If you like the subreddit, if you have any brilliant stories from your own childhood to share, please share it with the group. It's great fun. And if you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, subscribe, all that good YouTube shit, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!